Hello students, this is Mr. Smith and I'm going to share with you how to access and use your Google Drive, especially when I have shared something with you. I'll be sharing things with you several times this year in terms of things we'll use for math as well as for reading and other subjects. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up a web browser, your Chrome that is, on your Chromebook. And once you open up the internet, you are going to go to Google. So you just type in www.google.com. And when you go to Google, up in the upper right here, you have your Gmail, which you will sign in for, as well as the kind of little tic-tac-toe sign here, which has your Google Apps. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. You might already be signed in since you've signed into your Chromebook. And so I'm going to put in my email, which has a different Gmail account. And when I do so, I then have access to my Gmail up here, but I'm not going to go to my Gmail. Instead, I'm going to go to my Google Apps, which is this 3x3 array, and I'm going to click on that. And then underneath there's a lot of different things that can pop up or open up, and I'm going to go to Drive, which is this green, yellow, and blue kind of triangle shaped icon. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Drive. And then inside Drive, you can see that I have things in my drive right here on the left side. It says My Drive, and then underneath that is Shared with Me. Now, that's where you're going to end up going to get things that I share with you. So, for example, I'm going to be sharing some math lessons with you. And so if you click on Shared with Me, you'll see here that I have Math Unit 1, Lesson 1, and it's a video because it has this little play button icon on it. I have other ones as well. I have an icon that a staff meeting icon that Mrs. Humbert has shared with me, and I have other things in here too that people have shared with me. So in order to simply play the math unit lesson, I just click on it. Double click on it is what I'm going to do. And then once I double click on it, it's going to open up for me inside of Google Drive, and it should play. It's going to take a little moment to render. Here it is. Alright, so one of the nice things about this, if I want to, is I can make this full screen by going to the lower right corner here and then this little rectangle, and it'll make it full screen, and then I can continue. The only thing is it'll be just a little fuzzy if I do that, so I'm going to exit my full screen. I'm going to go back to the regular size. The other thing I can do too in here is if I'm learning about math and something and I'm going over something in math that you don't quite understand, you can pause it and then you can back up the number line here, the running time, to where I started talking about a certain thing, and you can listen to it again. And I could pause it and so forth. So that's the nice thing about the videos, is that you'll have a chance to stop them, pause them, rewind them, watch them again. It shows you how long they are. So this one happens to be 9 minutes and 38 seconds. Again, I'm going to be using these types of things for our math as well as for reading and language arts and writing this year. So it's important that you understand how to use your Google Drive and how to use when you're shared something. So in order to get out of here, I can come back up to this little triangle, or this little arrow here that points to the left and it says close, and then it goes back to my Google Drive here. And if there's something in my drive that I want to go get, I just simply click on my drive, and then there I have other things in there for me to use. And then of course going to the shared again, shared with me is right there. So this concludes this video tutorial on how to use your Google Drive when something is shared with you.